All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Sunday business review here with Valentus. Of course, hope everyone is having a good Sunday up to this point. And listen, for those of you that are here for the very first time, want to say greetings to all of you. Thank you so much for committing to be here. Got some really exciting information in regards to what we're doing here with Valentus. First of all, let me introduce myself to all of you. My name is Marques Brigham. I am here in the Mile High city of Denver, Colorado, and I am a business partner here within the Valentus family. Tremendously excited about the Slim Roast product that you're going to learn about. Been in the industry now for the past 10 years and fell in love with it once I got a chance to really embrace the concept. Love nutritional products, and I believe it's probably because before that I actually was a running back in the National Football League with the Raiders and the Patriots. So very much into nutrition. And when I heard about what we had here within Valentus, I got really excited about it, especially from the standpoint of so many people around us really love coffee. And so I'm going to talk with you really about what we're doing here within Valentus. Number one, why this opportunity? Why did we invite you here? Of course, we're going to talk with you about really what the Slim Roast product is all about. But number one, coffee is big business. It's the second most traded commodity in the world. 83% of adults drink coffee. So when you think about all the places we visit on a daily basis, whether we're at work, whether we're walking in the grocery store, headed at the mall, standing in an elevator, the bottom line is people all around us, you all love coffee. I'm a coffee lover myself. And we're really starting to see that a lot of major corporations out there, major brands have also done the same thing where they're shifting everything around a cup of coffee. When you look at Wendy's in their launch of the Redhead Roasters, you look at Burger King, sales are up 25% after partnering with Seattle's Best. Dunkin' Donuts, y'all, when I was with the Patriots, it felt like a Dunkin' Donuts was on every single corner. But back in those days, in the late 90s, early 2000s, that logo was an actual donut. And as you can see now, it's actually a cup of coffee. Subway now opening up the doors early in the morning, not to sell a foot-long sandwich to you and I, but the bottom line is people want coffee. And I don't think anyone has quite done it like McDonald's. When you walk into McDonald's now, you've got jazz music, low-hanging chandeliers, flat-screen TVs. It feels just like a coffee shop. And I think McDonald's got it right when they said, hey, if we can take 7 cents of raw material and turn it into a $15 profit, then that's where we're going to make really our greatest impact when it comes to being profitable. And so McCafe, you all, has completely changed the game. And it's just, again, it's huge, huge business. So no matter if the economy's up or whether it's down, people are going to always drink coffee. In fact, North America, we're the number one coffee consuming market in the world. 400 million cups of coffee are enjoyed every single day right here in North America. So let's talk about why we said yes to Valentus. This is very important because I want you to understand the coffee numbers with this opportunity and where we are right now today. And really, I want you to be able to see the vision of where we're headed. Now, this opportunity, y'all, when you look back last year, February 2015, that month, Valentus did $80,000 in sales. Very respectable, but at the same time, when you think about it, it's still just a drop in the bucket. Fast forward this, and this is important. When you fast forward, February of 2016, the company did $1.1 million in sales. In March, the company did $1.4 million in sales. April and May, you all, $2 million and $3.4 million in sales. In June, $4 million in sales. We're talking about a 30+% increase in growth during that time period. Now, $4 million in sales, you all, is very remarkable. To me, here's what it does. It shows the strength of the company. For those of you wanting to know, again, if the company is stable, if the company is in a position where we're still kind of figuring this thing out, you're actually right on time. Right on time, because really $4 million, though, you all, in a coffee world is a drop in the bucket. Just to bring that to light, Tim Hortons, very popular coffee franchise, and Canada, recently sold for $11.4 billion. When you think of $11.4 billion, and if I go back to this slide, $4 million in that coffee space, not to mention we have a weight loss coffee. So it just shows you again what we really have and what we're bringing to the table. So I want you all to understand you did not miss this opportunity. It is absolutely unequivocally wide open for all of you to cash in on. Of course, Starbucks, you all have to throw them in the game here because Starbucks has made it socially acceptable for people to spend $5 or more for a cup of coffee. There's 6 of us in my family. I got our oldest daughter, 3 boys, of course, my wife and I. Every time we walk into a Starbucks, we spend nothing less, you all, than $30. Because that's just, again, that's what you're going to spend at Starbucks. And so when I looked at this concept and I thought to myself, we have an amazing twist to our coffee. Not only does our coffee taste great, but it has such a major health component to it. The fact that people can lose weight. You all, it was reported that between 11 to 12 million people just in North America go on a diet every single Monday. So I don't know if it's just bad habits over the weekend, little, guilt trip, and all of a sudden we decide to go on a diet the following day. But the bottom line is the numbers are the numbers. You all, we live in a society right now where people want and need to actually lose weight. And so we have the right product to help them do just that. I want to introduce you all to the star of this show. This is the Slim Roast product. Truly, absolutely amazing. My story, I was down 5 pounds my first week on the coffee. My personal experience, you all, let me tell you, that morning when I woke up to try the coffee out for the first time about 7 a.m., about 7 minutes into drinking the cup of coffee, number one, the coffee, you all, tastes amazing. I always add a little sugar and cream to mine. But about 7 minutes into drinking the coffee, I started to notice that my energy level was really starting to increase. The mental fog that normally hangs over me that in the mornings was lifted immediately. And again, my energy level, you all, was just like a smooth release of energy that was flowing through my body. Grabbed my car keys, grabbed my tennis shoes. I headed down to the gym. 90 minutes later, you all, had an incredible workout. I mean, I did about 1,400 calories as far as burning that many calories at the gym. And so needless to say, you all, got to the house, grabbed my laptop, got to work, started doing some things. But here's the thing I started to think about was I had worked out, that long, but I wasn't even hungry. And that was the piece that I started to really understand after drinking this coffee was it wasn't just me, but a lot of testimonials out there said the same thing, that they noticed that it really curbed their appetite. It was about lunchtime, y'all, and I finally made myself eat a banana because I needed to eat something. Didn't have my first meal, though, actually, that day to about 5 o'clock in the evening. And I remember talking to my business partner, Dave Lear, and he sent me to a website called bestweightlosscoffee.com. So I headed over to bestweightlosscoffee.com. And again, it was amazing to see the before and after photos of people just like myself, love coffee, who just said, hey, as a coincidence of being on this product, this is what has happened to me. Here's my picture before, and here's what I look like today. And so, for me losing 5 pounds in my first week, I'm talking about people losing 15, 20, 30 pounds over the course of a month's time. We've got people that have lost even more than that from a simple cup of coffee. And it's one of the more easiest conversations to have. I recently posted something on Facebook. A buddy of mine, I just want to talk with you how simple this product is to share. My wife, it took her about a month and a half into me drinking the coffee before she decided to join me and drink the coffee. She had not been a fan of healthy coffee. She likes the concept, but she just never really cared for the taste. And so I explained to her that this cup of coffee was different. It wasn't, a mushroom-based style coffee. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but she just did not like the taste of those particular brands of coffee. And so I told her to just give it a shot. And so I made her a cup of coffee and, sat it right there on her desk. And she's working from home. And so I just kind of left her office. And probably about 2 minutes later, I kind of heard my wife laughing. So I walked back into the office and I said, well, what's so funny? And she had the cup of coffee in her hand. She was cracking up laughing. She said, well, I'm laughing because the coffee actually tastes good. And so I said, okay, well, you can laugh anytime you want if you're going to give me good news like that. So long story short, have my wife now drinking the coffee. And I set that story up because here's what happened recently. Ran into a buddy of mine at a department store. Hadn't seen him for 5 years. He had gotten married during that time. Was having a conversation with he and his new wife. And they had actually started a new, what do you want to call it, healthy living challenge between each other. By that time, my wife had walked over, and his wife was telling her story about she's just so frustrated with her weight journey. And my wife said, well, I think her name was Cassandra or something like that. But so she tells the young lady, she says, well, I'm actually drinking this coffee. And she's like, it tastes really good. I normally add a little sugar and cream to mine. She says, but I've noticed that I'm not as hungry and my energy level is really good. And she said the biggest thing for her, and this is my wife talking, she said, and this was a week where she was really busy. She told the young lady, she said, I have had a crazy week and I hadn't been able to go to the gym like I normally have. She said, girl, I got on the scale and my weight was actually still maintained. And she says, I know that this coffee, she says, I can just tell the difference in what it's doing for me. And this girl was just looking at my wife like, where can I get this coffee from? So my wife's just like, well, give them the website. And she just walks off. And so I cracked up laughing and I told everybody that story. And I wanted to share that with all of you because that's the simplicity behind what we do. You all, this is so simple to do. It really, really is. And the product actually works for people and it tastes great. The fun part about all this for all of you is, again, nobody knows about this. There's so many people out there looking for what we have. For those of you that want to know exactly what's in our product, here's the screen here. I'm not going to go through all of it, but there's no GMO. There's no pesticides, chemicals, no preservatives or artificial sweeteners, no sugar. We're talking natural dark roasted Arabica coffee. The biggest thing is the Garcinia Cambogia, which is one of the major blends within this product. It's a great fat buster. An awesome fat buster. It does a phenomenal job, you all, of really that midsection tightening and toning right around there. The flabbiness that people are trying to get rid of, you all. It does a great job in that area. Again, diminishing appetite, sugar cravings, helping with absorption, burns fat. Again, that's huge, you all. Promotes mental alertness, elevates mood, increases focus. Before and after photos, you all. This is just a couple. Again, you can go to bestweightlosscoffee.com and you can see a bunch of different photos out there of everyday people, again, just coffee drinkers. But my guy here in the blue jeans, look at the difference between his midsection and how it's really tight and toned right around that area. The young lady here in the yellow, it's evident. You look at her shirt, how loose it's now fitting. You can see it through her face, through her shoulders, through her back. You all, this is what I'm talking about. People are winning on this product. Veronica Rogers has a powerful story. I've heard her on a couple corporate calls. She's actually featured on our 4-minute, as I call, sizzle video that we send out to people. 35 pounds down on the slim roast. Matthew Lee, 55 pounds. Are you kidding me? Look at the difference there. You can see the tightening and toning. You all, when your energy level's up, when you're losing weight, naturally you just want to do more. So you're more active. A lot of people are winning. This young lady here, she's been on the calls. Just a coffee drinker, had such an amazing story about her and how her wedding dress fit after being able to get on the coffee. Now she's one of our, as I call, brand partners and sharing this vision with everybody. So you all, the slim roast is changing the game. But hats off to our founder, Dave Jordan, for really the vision of putting together a full brand of what I call really health nutritional products that work together synergistically. Okay. Let me just tell you a little bit about these other ones, because again, these have, also become part of the family and are changing a lot of people's lives. The Prevail Immune Boost, you all. This one here, this particular product is flooded with tons of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Now, everybody has an immune system that's compromised every single day. Our children can drink this product as well. Think about the fact that they're dropped off at daycare, schools, or us standing in an elevator with people around us, sneezing, coughing, grabbing doorknobs, and things like that throughout the day. You all, we need this product. People aren't getting the nutritional value that they need daily. The way that our foods are harvested, the pesticides, all sorts of things that have really nutritionally bankrupt our foods. This is a great product to help put a barrier around you and your family. Drink this product, okay? The Prevail Energy Drink. You all, the energy space is huge. When you think about how many people purchase Red Bulls or Monster energy drinks or Rockstar energy drinks or the 5-hour shooters. Last time we were in Starbucks, they had those little refresher drink. They look just like the Red Bulls. You all, that's a huge market. A lot of people want energy through those type of beverages. We have that type of product. Again, all you need is a bottle of water. You slip one of those packages open, pour it in there, shake it up and down. You've got long-lasting energy throughout the day that's going to, again, sustain you and give you what you need. Last but not least, this has quickly become one of my favorites, and this is our Prevail Trim. You all, 30 minutes before my meals, not just me, a lot of people within the Valentus family are using this product alongside with that Slim Roast to cut weight. You all, the Prevail Trim, let me tell you something. It does a great job of curbing your appetite. It really, really does, and people love what that product is doing. You all, those are the products that we bring to the table, and I can tell you this, if you did nothing but got on the products as a customer, it's well worth it. But while you're here, let me just give you a vision of why so many of us are excited about the business of this as well. Now, to become a brand partner of Valentus, meaning a business partner with us, it's a $20 business decision. You basically pay your $20 along with one of our what we call builder packs, okay? So $20 plus choosing one of our builder packs will get you into this business. And I'll go over the builder pack here in a second. Why I love this business, number one, the retail side. If I could not sell the coffee or any other products by themselves, I wouldn't have done this company. I'm going to be honest. But my favorite product, and honestly, the flagship product, is definitely the coffee. So when you think about sending people to your website, them placing an order, and instead of you having to deliver that order gets sent to our corporate office, which then our warehouse sends it directly to your customers for you. But then you get paid. Guys, you can't beat that with a baseball bat. It is absolutely amazing, and that's what we're doing. You can earn upwards of $25 or more depending on which particular way that you actually market this. And again, through our trainings, we teach you that. Number two and number three in ways you get paid. You can actually earn back as much as $200 every time you bring someone into this business and they purchase the large pack, okay? Now, let me just tell you this. Most people, when they get started with our businesses, are coming in what's called that Ruby pack, all right? So if you bring a business partner in, after your third Ruby pack that you've moved, as far as brought someone in at that level, you'll start receiving a $200 commission every single time you bring someone in. So you're getting paid for the fast start as well as the legacy combined, all right? If you don't bring someone in at the other packs, then you can earn anywhere from $20 upwards as well. And we have a chart that breaks that down as well. But keeping things simple for you, again, income areas number 4 and 5, this is the weekly pay, okay? This is the weekly pay. Now, one second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, my mic went out, ladies and gentlemen. The dual team, ladies and gentlemen, this is very important. So income areas number 4 and 5. This is the weekly checks that get sent out. So what we do is we take a snapshot of all the volume that has been accumulated that week in your organization, and we pay you upwards of 20% for that particular volume, okay? And it's awesome. So basically, if you moved $5,000 that week in coffee sales, that's going to yield you a $1,000 check. And remember, this is a combined amount as far as the actual volume is concerned. This is a combined cumulative of your entire team's volume for that week. Make sure you understand that, okay? And again, that's on what we call the pay side. So the pay side of your business will pay you up to 20%. Next, we have what's called the global bonus pool, 1% shares that you get with that as well. And then our lifestyle or car bonuses. After achieving the diamond level or higher, you can earn as much as $400 a month or upwards to $3,000, depending on which level you are in the company. Now, the Valentus system that we have is going to give you a back office that tracks and manages your business. So the nice thing about this is you can funnel people to your website and they're going to learn everything about this business and the system, how everything works, okay? Everybody who takes a tour of Valentus, okay, they're going to actually receive a free position in our opportunity. Every Thursday, here's what happens though. You actually are part of what's called the success line. Everybody has a success line. On Thursday, when you lock in your position, you start to move to the top of the success line. All the coffee sales or other product sales that happen moving forward will always remain underneath you, and you will share in that profit. So remember that 20% I said you get paid? Again, that all counts for that as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's very powerful. And so as you look at this picture here, if you are Pam and you upgrade, on Thursday, you will move all the way past Lee, past Ann, John, and move all the way up underneath Dave. And so all that volume underneath you, you'll get paid on. So the 4 ways, or what I call this, really the 3 different levels. We have a small pack, 2 medium packs, and 1 large pack that you can actually get started with. Now, remember, to become a partner with us, it's a $20 business decision. You can purchase 1 box at $59. The medium packs, you can either come in at $129 or $199. Or lastly, you can come in at what's called the Ruby pack, and that's what I shared with all of you before. 45% off is the savings on that. So we're talking, it's going to then drop as far as how much you're paying for the box of coffee, down from $59 down to $32 per box. So $32 per box, you all. As a reminder, we want you to make sure that you get connected to the ValentusDreamBuilders.com site. That way we can keep you well connected with all the information that's happening with our opportunity. And then also, too, you all, my biggest thing to all of, we have so many amazing things coming down the pipeline for those of you that want more attention and attraction to your websites to get more visitors. You actually can get added to our co-op system. You just want to go to, again, our Facebook page, and we can get you plugged into as far as getting into our co-op group. And again, you just need to message us, and we'll get with you on how to actually make that happen. In the words of Warren Buffett, I love it when he says, whatever you like to do, make it a hobby, but whatever the world likes to do, make it your business. You all, the world loves coffee. At this time, you want to make sure that you go ahead, purchase at least a couple boxes if that's all you want to do. Is just drink the product. But for those of you that see so much power in this, you all, go ahead and get yourself connected in this business opportunity. And with that said, you all, thank you so much for tuning in with us on this Sunday. I hope this was helpful for all of you. Again, my name is Marques Sprigg. I'm out of Denver, Colorado. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay blessed.